What's going on, guys? Static here, and welcome back to Black Aperture for another episode of Spawn Point. Now, I didn't think I'd be doing another Spawn Point episode so soon after the last one. I honestly thought I'd be doing a Black Aperture or P3 episode, but I've been getting absolutely flooded with messages from people saying that I need to redo a test that I did in a previous episode due to some changes that have come out in one of the recent updates. So, as you can see, at the moment I'm playing in the most recent snapshot, 12W27A. Now, keep in mind that the test is being performed in one of the snapshots, and the features in the snapshots are subject to change. So the results of this episode might get changed in the future. If that happens, I'll simply delete this episode. But for today, we're going to be testing, and yes, you can see there's no text on the signs thanks to the glitches in the update. Today we'll be retesting the upside down half slabs and the upside down stairs. Alright, so as per usual, we've got all pads except for our control pad over here filled with the block in question, and at the moment that's upside down stairs. However, I don't want to test upside down stairs first. I actually want to test upside down half slabs. It might not look like it, but at the moment I've got 3 tests set up ready to go. So let's go test upside down half slabs. So yeah, as you can tell, today's episode is a little bit different than other episodes. We're also going to give our elevator here a test run, see what the pistons are like in the new update. Elevator still works. For the most part. Alright, so let's try that one again. And so yeah, as you can see, guys, mobs can definitely spawn on upside down half slabs. So far though, it looks like a lot of spiders and not much of anything else. There we go, we've got a couple of other mobs there now. But yeah, so that's definitely going to be one issue for Black Aperture. I'm going to need to redo this entire surface, probably with just the standard half slabs again, or maybe a retextured bedrock or something like that. I'm not quite sure yet. So that means that the rest of the tests that we want to do, we'll have to do during the daytime when mobs are not able to spawn on the surface. That way we know that the only place that they can spawn is, again, in our test chambers. So now that it's daytime, let's get back down into the test chamber and test upside down stairs and normal half slabs. So testing the upside down stairs is going to be pretty easy now that we've got everything set up. All we're going to have to do is flick off the spawning lab lights and hope we get some sort of a result nice and quick. So yep, looks like mobs can also spawn on the upside down stairs as well. So let's flick the lights back on, and to test the normal half slabs, what we're going to do is we're going to switch it back into into peaceful to despawn those mobs, and we're actually going to turn off the observation lights. And the reason we're doing this is that when those lights come back around, if you look at the BL stat on the screen there, you'll see that in the corners here it is 0, meaning that mobs will be able to spawn in these corners if they can indeed spawn. The spawning lab inside here is lit up, so they won't be able to spawn up there, and it's also daytime on the surface, so they won't be able to spawn up there. So let's switch to easy difficulty and see if we get any spawns in those corners. And since there's a reduced spawning area in those corners, I will give the test a little bit longer than usual, but again, because of the efficiency of Black Aperture, especially now that I'm testing in the daytime to overcome the issue with the upside down half slabs, mobs should still spawn pretty quickly in those corners if they can spawn. And as you can see, we're not getting any spawns, which means that mobs cannot spawn on normal half slabs. Alright, so with that in mind, let's flick on our observation lights again and update our spawnable and non-spawnable chests. Now, as I said, guys, remember that if Mojang and Co decide to change this back to the way that it was, as I've mentioned, I'll just delete this episode and the Spawn Point series will go back to the way that it was. So now we can conclusively say that normal half slabs do not allow spawns, whereas the upside down half slabs and the upside down stairs do allow spawns. So keep that in mind, guys. If you've used the upside down stairs or slabs to mob proof your home, make sure you address that nice and quickly. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. If you did, please feel free to show that like button some love. If there's a block up on the wall that you'd like to see tested in one of the next episodes, leave a comment down below requesting that block, and if it gets enough attention, we'll test it in the next episode. Also, if there's a block that you'd like to see tested that's not up on the wall, or if you'd like to see a block retested, again, let me know in the comment section down below, and if there's enough interest, again, I will run the test. Anyway, guys, as I've said, hope you enjoyed the video. I've been Static, and I'll catch you guys next time.